Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to a brand new video over on PrizePicks. I got my 4 favorite plays for you in this video. We got NBA Game 2 of the finals, so we're got a bunch of picks for that. I'm going to drop 2 picks in this one for that, and then 2 esports plays. But first up, do me a huge favor, drop a like on this one. Takes you 2 seconds, completely free. So go ahead and do that. And if we get to 25 likes, I'm dropping a bonus pick in tomorrow's video. 50 likes equals 2, 75 likes equals 3. And if this video goes viral, send it to all your friends. Get up to 100 likes. If just everybody on this video watching right now, hit that like button. We get to a free VIP giveaway. Now, let's go over and talk about the recap. By the way, guys, this is one thing you will see me doing every single day. You can scroll back on my channel every single video. I pull up the screen and recap the wins and the losses, no matter what happens. If we win, I'm recapping it. If we lose, we're recapping it, because I believe 100% that transparency is the most important thing. And a lot of other YouTubers don't do this, but I'm never going to stop doing this. So the best bet, Hurricanes moneyline cashed. It was a little bit of a sweat, went into overtime, and we were down 2-0, but we got the job done. On the free picks, we can just talk about it real quick. Underdog slip did not do too good, went 0-2. The YouTube slip refunded because Gasper didn't play, and these guys are obviously on the same team. And this free pick didn't play either because both of these guys didn't end up playing. And Lee has cash though, although the Stankoven at one point did cash. So I suppose on the free picks, we had a little bit of a profitable day, but it was actually kind of weird. A lot of our plays just refunded. It is what it is. On the VIP though, sent out 7 PrizePicks slips. One of them rebooted, so I guess you could say 6 PrizePicks slips. None of them have cashed so far. This one is still alive, so I'm not going to go ahead and recap it exactly at units. This one is still alive, and I feel really good about these two guys. If this cashes, then we're up profitable day, or a profitable day. If this misses, we're obviously minus 6 units. But it is what it is, guys. I'm telling you guys, this strategy is all about the long term. We had a couple plays here that lost very, very close. Good correlation here. Unfortunate correlation here. This was just took the wrong side. This was the same thing. Just took the wrong side of correlation. We were trying to get a lot of plays set up for Friday, so I guess today. But it is what it is, guys. If these two players cash, which it should be going live in around 5 hours from the time I'm recording this, we should be all good. Now, let's talk about the Discord. This is where I send out plays every single day. Free picks, YouTube picks, a bunch of stuff for you guys to go ahead and lock in. So make sure you guys are in here, bro. It's 100% free to join. As in, hit that like button on this video. Join up in the Discord. You can get all these plays just text right to you. So I don't got to find my plays on YouTube. Every time you're in the Discord, you can just get the notification that YouTube plays have been posted. It's the easiest thing in the world. We got over 1,000 people in here. So make sure you guys are locked in. Now, let's talk about the winnable. This is where you guys can get all the VIP picks if you guys want to lock in on the VIP, bro. First off, I make it super free for you guys. Like, if you guys want to join up on the Discord, I got free VIP options. I got join VIP options. I got VIP preview options, meaning that there's a lot of free discounts, or not free, but heavily discounted prices on the VIP you guys can lock in on. So just the Discord is your really one-stop shop. But once you guys actually want to lock in on the winnable, this is where you will get all the VIP picks through Discord. Now, let's talk about the plays for today. Like I said, we're going to do 2 esports plays, and then we're going to talk about 2 NBA plays. But we're starting it off in Call of Duty right here, so COD. We're going to map 1 through 3 kills, and we're taking Blue Rocks and Fire on the under right here. The reason I like these guys on the under is because it's a correlated play. Think Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, right? When Joe Burrow, say, only has 200 passing yards, does not have a great game, what's going to happen to Jamar Chase? It's very unlikely that he's going to hit his line of whatever it is at 85.5 or what it usually is, right? He's probably going to go under too. And this happens a lot in the NFL. It's correlation, right? When one guy goes on the under, the other guy's going to go on the under because they're correlated. Those two results are tied together by math, by statistics, by trends in these games. And Call of Duty is very similar. When one team struggles, they likely go on the under quite a bit. In addition to that, it has to do with the size of the map and the length of the game. But you guys just trust me on these two. These 2 lines, I would say, are a few kills too high. Lurox should probably be around that 55 range, and Fire maybe towards that 48 range. So I do like both of these guys on the under. In addition to that, their team is the worst team in this case. This RYD team, Riyadh, is projected to win. So I do think they will have a tough time here and not get as many kills. So lock these 2 guys in on the under. That's going to be our first part of the slip, which is correlated 2-man. Now we're going over to the NBA and taking some more plays. And guys, I'm just realizing now, the play that we're taking is actually the exact same play that we took in the Game 1 video, and it ended up missing. It's going to be Mikal Bridges here on the over at 17.5 PRA, guys. This line has over-adjusted, in my opinion. Over-adjusted by a ton. Mikal Bridges' line for Game 1 was 21.5 PRA. We hit it on the over, and it missed. It missed by quite a bit. He only ended up with 15 PRA. But guys, this line is now moved down 4 points, which is ridiculous. There is no reason for this line to move down this much. If we look at what happened in Game 1, right? Mikal Bridges did not actually play as that starting player, right? If you look at it, you go, oh, well, he actually started the game. Yeah. But Landry Shamet here got 33 minutes, whereas Mikal Bridges only got 28. everybody else in the starting line, well, I suppose Josh Hart was down at 27 too, but he played a very impactful role down the stretch. Mikal Bridges kind of got the short end of the stick, right? He didn't get to 30 minutes in this game, and it was really because guys like McBride, guys like Shamit were getting the nod from the coach, Mike Brown. But in this case, I like Mikal Bridges here to still go on the over because he is very consistent. If we just look at this and look at the entire history of what's happening with Mikal Bridges, right? This season, he's played 98 games, and he's gone on the over in 71 of those games. 71%. 70 of those games. 71%. Absolutely ridiculous stuff, guys. And if we just look at the last 10, just zoom in on the last 10 games, playoff time, he's gone on the over in 9 out of the last 10 games, man. The only time he went on the under was just one game against San Antonio. So I go, well, San Antonio is a tough matchup for him, right? Well, actually, no. In the head-to-head, he's gone on the over against San Antonio in 5 of the last 6 games. The only time he went on the under was this last game. And guys, of course, they're using Mikal Bridges less than they have been, and Mikal Bridges is not going to get as big of a role. I don't see him getting 41 points in this game like he did back in 2024 Christmas time, right? I don't think that's going to happen. But I do think this line is way over adjusted. I think this line is probably better at 19.5 or 20 PRA. I think 21.5 was obviously too high. We saw that in game 1. They should have moved it down to around 20 or 19.5. Moving it all the way down to 17.5 in my eyes is basically giving us a discount. This is way too low of a line. We're going to go ahead and lock in Mikal Bridges on the over here. Now, before I get into play number 4, one thing I got to talk about super quick, and that is Underdog Fantasy, man. Because Underdog Fantasy is not just an app that I'm partnered with, an app that I want you guys to hop on. It's an app that is genuinely changing the game of sports betting. And there's a reason I'm saying this, guys. Right now, if you guys sign up with code BAM, you can play your first $5, get $50, but I'm sure you guys have heard this a million times. It's pretty regular stuff at this point. They're going to give you a good sign up offer. Everybody knows that. You want to know, well, why should I actually download the app, play on the app, and stay on the app? And I'll tell you guys, it is because of this news right here. Underdog Fantasy, pretty recently, I would say in the last couple months or so, released this. They're never changing their payouts again. When it comes to 2-mans, when it comes to 3-mans. It used to be 2-mans pay 3x, 3-mans pay 6x, right? You know the drill. Same thing on PrizePicks. Well, nowadays it's changing, guys. 2-mans pay 3.5x. 3-mans pay 6.5x. And guys, this is something that will never change, right? It's not like this, where you play your first $5, you get $50, you're feeling good, and you got your deposit match in there, you're feeling pretty solid. Maybe, you ran up a few $100 off your first week or two on Underdog Fantasy, but then, a month down the line, your sign-up offer doesn't really matter anymore, right? You're still in the trenches betting every single day. What is going to pull you through? Well, what's going to pull you through is that this app is just straight up better than other apps, right? This one at 3.5x is paying you more for the same stuff. And it not only is paying you more, it is easier to win. Easier to win. On PrizePicks, if you just play 2-mans, straight picks, no goblins, no demons, nothing else, no correlation, just 2-man straight picks. What you need to do is hit 57% of your individual picks, so not your slips, you're just individual picks. You hit 57% of those in order to break even. You don't even make money. You just don't lose if you have 57% of plays. And by the way, 97% of bettors lose, so if you're not losing, you're doing pretty good, right? But you got to hit 57%. On Underdog, though, if you just play the exact same stuff, man, the exact same stuff, every single play, the exact same, and you just play 2-mans, you're not switching anything up, no multipliers, no nothing, you got to only win 53.5%. So if you guys win 55% of your plays, just for example, 55% is pretty good. A lot of sharp sports bettors actually try to aim for 55% over a year-long span and make a few units every week. If you make 55% of your bets, you will play all those plays on Underdog, and another account, you play all those plays on PrizePicks. On PrizePicks, in the long run, your account will go broke. On Underdog, you will be profitable and make money. Nothing is changing about these two things, except you are playing on a different app. Underdog Fantasy is paying you more, PrizePicks is paying you less. And guys, you might wonder, well, why is BAM still telling me I should get on PrizePicks? Why is BAM still giving me PrizePicks plays? Well, number one, it's because I know a lot of you guys are on PrizePicks. And number two is, I don't hate PrizePicks. I love PrizePicks. It's really good for these esports correlation methods. If you, for example, try to take these two guys on Underdog Fantasy, it would lower your payout way more because Underdog Fantasy doesn't like esports correlation and just correlation in general as much as PrizePicks is more lenient, I would say. So I love PrizePicks for correlation and I love Underdog for 2-mans, guys. It's like saying you're going to shop for your gas and your groceries at the same store. Some of you guys, I hope none of you guys do that. Nobody does that, right? You go to the gas station for your gas and you go to the grocery store for your groceries. It's like saying, I'm going to play my 2-mans on PrizePicks and I'm going to play my esports plays on PrizePicks, right? Just because I'm used to this app. It makes no sense, guys. If 2-mans are paying you more on Underdog, you play them on Underdog. If esports plays are paying you more on PrizePicks, you play them on PrizePicks. It's that simple. And this is what I live by every single day. And that was a little bit longer than I expected this to go to. But yeah, if you guys are not on Underdog yet, sign up with code BAM. If you're not on PrizePicks yet, sign up with code BAM on there too. I'm on all these apps because I really want you guys to diversify. It's like you're not going to shop your groceries at the gas station, man. That's the easiest way I can say it. Now, Mikal Bridges on the over at 17.5 PRA. That's going to be play number 3. Play number 4 is Victor Wembanyama here on the under at dunks at 2.5. And now I'm realizing, guys, both of these players were actually the 2 players we locked in game number 1. I'm pretty sure it was Wemby on the under on points and Mikal Bridges on PRA. This time we're fading Wemby on the dunks, guys. The way that Wemby has been being defended in this series, especially in game 1, I should say, the Knicks are switching a lot, and they are really just hard focusing Wemby, right? It's coming to the point where if you are a Knicks defender and your man, say it's Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, De'Aaron Fox, is out there for a 3, but Wembanyama is driving on Karl-Anthony Towns, you come and you help. No questions asked. You leave your man 10 feet away sometimes, and you come and help. And that's fine, right? They understand Victor Wembanyama is the best player in the world. They understand that's the reason why the Spurs are here, and they are shutting that down. They are basically saying exactly what the Spurs said to Shea and the Thunder. Somebody else beat us. That's what the Knicks are saying to the San Antonio Spurs. Somebody else not named Victor Wembanyama, who is not a 7'5" French alien, somebody else beat us. Maybe you're a rookie. Maybe you're a year 2 player. Maybe De'Aaron Fox, who's played who's had 1 playoff run until this point and is not very experienced. That's what the Knicks are challenging the Spurs to do. And why does this lead to Victor Wembanyama under the dunks? He's not going to be able to drive very much. He's not going to be able to get into the paint very much. And when he does, he'll be met by not 1, not 2, 3, 4, or even 5 Knicks defenders. There was a play in that game 1 where Victor Wembanyama was driving on the left side, and all 5 of the Knicks defenders had a foot in the paint, and all of their guys were out on the perimeter. It wasn't even a ridiculous situation. That's just the way they're game planning. So yeah, Victor Wembanyama on the under on dunks is going to be play number 4. These are our 4 plays, guys. Lock this in on PrizePicks. If you're taking 2-mans, for the love of God, lock them in on Underdog. Don't take the 3x on PrizePicks. It sucks. But yeah, that's all I got. I appreciate y'all watching. Drop a comment, drop a like, and let's make some money on the NBA on Friday.